Hello, hello everybody. I hope you're doing very well. We are making some food together. While we make food, we can have a small conversation about this and that. I have, of course, as always, I put my time into everything, into preparing the food, so I don't waste your time too much. And then also, because I don't need to make view time, I want to offer quality and not quantity. And then as well, I make notes, you see, and then I make more notes. So yeah, while we cook, we have what to discuss. There's some things I want to address, quickly we can get out of the way from the beginning. Hey, Buster, nice to see you. Just busy today making waves. I should go check on her. Nobody's been talking about her, like I should talk about her. She has become irrelevant. Breezy. I wonder, actually, I have not even looked at her views or subscribers. I've not been following her at all. But we always have time for that. What I want to say is that I noticed some things. One of them is that foodie beauty, like I have my own situation going on with, let me heat up the pan. I have my own situations going on with my where to stay, spend my time here, there, I have a little bit of things going on here. I don't have much going on there in Stowe, Ohio, but I have a husband there, and I like, honestly, I will tell you, because I'm analyzing myself, and honestly, I like, even though it's not the husband that, how I had in mind, I like to have a husband. It's nice having a husband. It's nice to have someone to care for. Because I myself, I don't have children and I don't have family. It makes me feel very fulfilled to have someone to care for. So I miss that. And Steve is a nice person. He's difficult in his ways, but he's a nice guy. So that's the thing. So I was thinking to myself, okay, what to do? You have to keep in mind, at the end of the day, no, he's not. He has no poop fetish. My husband is a clean freak. He never even would suggest anything like that, thanks to God. Asshole or anal or anything like that. My husband would never suggest anal sex. He's disgusted. Which is a good thing, like I told him. He's normal in that perspective. In the end, let's not talk about that perspective, because in the end he doesn't really have much sex, but he doesn't have anal sex, so that's important. But let's not get too much into this. I'm losing track of what I'm talking about. And so, like I have this decision to make, because, like I can't keep on making troubles for my roommate, like making him uncomfortable, but yet not leave. But then I'm saying I'm leaving and I have to visit. And it's just a mess. It's a mess, and so I have to be thinking what I'm doing. Now, the problem on the matter is that I watch Foodie Beauty. And Foodie Beauty is all upset and depressed, and that didn't give me any good feeling. And I'm like thinking to myself, because I always make my decisions partially, not all the time, but partially on Foodie Beauty. I'm like thinking to myself, what message is Foodie Beauty giving me? Is Foodie Beauty telling me, go, just go back as fast as you can? Or what's Foodie Beauty saying at the end of the day? What am I understanding from her depression right now? I wish that she were my friend and I could talk to her in real life and not just in my head, but it's not. You can't have it all in life, At least I can talk to her in my head, and that's good enough for me. So I'm gonna ask her in my head, what am I meant to understand, Foodie? Like, because we're at this stage right now, my friends. We're at this stage right now. I'm looking at changing, you know what I mean? To move back faster, because I did the show and everything, like I still have some things to do this week, but then I don't have so much to do here anymore. And I'm not going to show Foodie Beauty's video. There's no point in that. Here we are making, guys, I will tell you this. Yes, I'm using a pre-prepped food. I'm just making it nice all together. We're making a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Here I'm putting the bacon, so it gets done. Let it get hot. And then we add garlic, and then we add veggies, and so on, and we move forwards with the food. Slowly, slowly, step by step. So yeah, Foodie Beauty is confusing me, and now I am like thinking regards the date, what, And then apart from that, look at this. Check this out, guys. I'm not kidding you. Look at what's going on in the world. My friend Sam. Look what he's saying.
November 8th, 2025, and I wanted to make this 2-minute video as a PSA for those of you folks that are planning to travel this holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So right now,
this is my travel time. This is my travel time. This is my travel time. I'm worried. Look at this. Cancel, cancel, cancel. What is this? What is this?
13 hours, 43 minutes, and 14 seconds into the shutdown as I speak. And the reason I'm making this video is because many people don't even realize what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Like people are going to the airport and realizing that their flights are canceled and getting stuck for hours, possibly days, not having a flight go out, right? Now, according to what I read, guys, if this continues, this government shutdown, right now around 1,000 flights are canceled. And somebody said that if this continues, there could be up to 9,000 flights canceled, right, if this goes into the holiday season. Now, will that happen? I don't know. Somebody I spoke to recently has some sort of an idea that they won't let this go through till Thanksgiving, right? Meaning there'll be, there'll be a resolution by Thanksgiving. I personally think the government doesn't care about Thanksgiving or Christmas, right? I really don't think the government, the Republicans, or the Democrats care about travelers during the Thanksgiving holiday, right? Or the Christmas holiday. So I don't know how long this is going to last. So my suggestion to everyone listening to me right now, if you have a trip planned for Thanksgiving or Christmas or any time of that year, right? Any time up ahead, I would strongly suggest you call your...
Me. Of course I'm going to call. I already checked on the Austrian. Nothing is saying. Austrian doesn't say anything about any flight cancel. But this is worrisome. Look at this.
Or airline, and make sure that your flight
is, that's the thing,
available.
Do you understand my situation? I'm in such a situation. My husband wants me home. My roommate wants me gone. I don't know what's going on here. And personally, in store, I have no idea. I miss it so very much. And Steve bought this thing for the cat. I don't know, he spent like, again, $300-400 on the cat toy. But it's a thing that connects to the ceiling. I'll show it to you. I have it on my... Wait, let me try to not... I already doxed myself. That's another thing I'm going to talk about, doxing myself. I doxed myself on purpose because I want to get pizza. And nobody sent me any pizza. Sucks. Anyhow, we're gonna get to that. I want to show you my husband. What he bought the cat. Wait, I can't make it big. It goes to the ceiling. Can you hear him? Chinta, can you hear his voice? So I miss him a lot. And then what else and look what he sent me on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp he sent me, I can't show you that because it's on the phone which I'm using. On WhatsApp he sent me, he wrote in Google, can my wife, it's so cute the way he wrote it, can my wife return to the States if her green card is expiring? You know, so cute. Isn't that cute, guys? Steve. You can't, like I told you guys, you can't have it all. But what I have is not bad and I'm very blessed. Sometimes you get what you need and not what you want. You can put it like that. Like the song goes, you know? So yeah, let's continue with the cooking. And then wait, I want to get to other stuff that I have to show you with timestamps. While we're cooking, I can talk about Jessica Messica, one of my favorite topics to talk about. So yesterday she was having a live stream. I was there having some fun and everything, and she talked about me. She made me feel very special. But you know, I want to say something to everybody. Me and Jessica Messica, we know each other for a long time, and she should even understand, like, if she's ever gonna make it out that I'm trying to be mean to her or annoy her, then she's a silly cow. The only thing is that I'm trolling, and you're now not gonna let me troll? I'm being nice troll. I'm not being a nasty troll like the other people. I'm suing you, I'm doxing you. No, I'm being funny troll. I make fun of her, you know, and just, you know, poke at her. And she understands that. I know that she understands it, but everybody else should also understand it. By now you know me, you know my humor and everything. You know when I'm being mean and when I dislike somebody or something. And then you also know, look at this, is wandering. Okay, fine. And then you know when I am, it's nicely going. So that's the thing, you know, Jessica Messica is like saying that she doesn't know if I have a problem. I don't have a problem. No, in contrary, she's a person that I can make jokes with. And I think that we're all here for some good jokes and some fun. I don't know what you're here for, but that's what I'm here for. Content, for fun like that. Everyone knows that I like Jessica Messica. It would be so silly for someone to think that I don't like her. It means that the person is stupid, doesn't understand jokes, doesn't understand psychology, and you know, it's not even worth my time to explain such stupid people anything. But I have nothing. For me, I just like to joke with her because I know she gets it. And the same works with Hecate. Hecate also understands my jokes. Monty also understands my jokes, but he doesn't always really appreciate. But he understands that I'm not being mean. That's just my sense of humor and, you know, spinach is going. It's frozen spinach, but it's very good. Okay, now we can put the garlic in the grease. I'm keeping a little bit of garlic for the noodles we'll make also. We're making 3 dishes, and all of them not too heavy, light, you know. Okay, now let this roast. Yeah, and then I want to discuss Rosie. I don't know what to discuss first. The grifting, but Rosie's grifting also, and Greg Lyric is grifting also. Or he's not grifting, he's like, if you have the money, donate to me. It's like Greg Lyric, everybody has fucking problems in their life. And that you're not embarrassed. You have not been even entertaining. From what I understood is that you just were on a speed dating show, a speed internet live dating show, and from there you got known and you got cocky and all that. Well, what the fuck, you know? These people, they think, they just don't have any shame, and they're like, if there's idiots out there that want to send me money because they like me, if the women like me, why not take advantage of the stupidity of the people? But that they have no shame to do like that, to be that way, it's gross for me. Okay, we finished with the travel news. We'll see what happens with my ticket, with my plans. I was watching S-Jam, we'll talk about that. But look at this one. Support needed after everybody needs support. Look, and the guy asks for $2.2K and he got 67. These people have no shame. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. Like, pathetic is not even word enough for it. Like, really, this is the thing where it comes down to, I will tell you something. It annoys the shit out of me, you know, when I see people like that. But then I'm like, why am I annoyed? Am I annoyed that they have no shame and they just don't care about... Yeah, probably I am annoyed about that. Me, for example, I will tell you, I don't know, maybe I'm sure I'm not the only one. But for me, it has been 6 years, 5-6 years where I didn't get a birthday present or a Christmas present, you know? And that does affect a person mentally when you see, kind of don't feel loved anymore or appreciated or valued, when you see that, you know, there's no one out there, you know, like that thinks to give you a gift. And it's just awful. You know who sent me a gift? Lara is okay, sent me a gift, and I still have it. Let me show how much I appreciate her gift. She sent me a book, she sent me a candle, she sent me some creams, and look at this. Look, she sent me this makeup bag, and until today, everywhere I've traveled with this, and this is where I put my makeup for small travels, you know? When I went to the show, when I went to Romania, I have a bigger makeup bag. This is my small bag. And it's from Lara is okay. She sent me something on my birthday. And yeah, so, and then when I see these people that are just like asking for help, you know, but they don't even entertain, they don't deserve, they just think they're interesting enough to just e-beg. It's gross, man. You know, you've seen my life, I've given entertainment, I've shared my life with you for 4 years, for every day. I'm sure a lot of people could have figured out that I'm not in a great financial situation. And maybe I could have, instead of returning home after, you know, like 7 years, maybe I could have just, you know, gone to USA, got married, stayed for 1 year, and then continued my life, not after 3 years, but after 1 year. But no, I needed 3 years because I had to save up my fucking cash. And how many times do you think there was in my mind, you know, to make a GoFundMe? And like, if everyone else does it, that, you know, like, why should I be ashamed? You know, people actually see what I'm doing with the money, you know, like, why should, but I'm like, no, I'm like, you're gonna make it on your own as always, you know, even if you're gonna waste some years and some time, it's, in the end of the day, you know, you don't have to say thank you to anyone, and you can keep your head up high. So that's my take on this, you know. But honestly, when I see people, you know, like, really, it's just amazing for me. Like, I literally have not gotten a gift in 6 years now. My husband gave me a laptop. He gave me a laptop in 3 years as my gift. So what am I meant to say, guys? You know, like, my mom didn't even say to me happy birthday or Merry Christmas. She didn't even say that to me. So yeah, with his GoFundMe. For what? You have no shame. Just e-begging. All these Anjra, all these people e-begging. They get money from the state. I've never taken money from the state. I've never done that. And I don't get help from anyone, and I don't e-beg, man. It's so amazing for me, you know, like it's crazy. The world is just insane. And of course I don't like people like that. Of course I don't like people like that. At least if you're a good entertainer, I understand that. Hey, you know, come on, the guy's been entertaining. What the, he's just been a cocky guy. Greg is just a fucking cocky asshole, wanting attention, wanting to be controversial and as popular as possible. One of those kids, you know, thirsty kids. He started speed dating on the internet and got known through that. And you want me to what, to look up and respect? I watch as entertainment purpose, you know, to see what's he talking about. Who's the idiot paneling? Ah, he's just up paneling other idiots. Who do you think is live now? Of course, stupid Hussey's live. And what do you think Hussey? Ah, putting his cash up, also grifting with no shame. All these people with no shame. For what to send Hussey money? For what? For what to send these people money? Have you see their lives that they need the money? Do you know that they will use it for the right purpose? Do you know that they will be thankful to you? Do you know that they will entertain you? They will try to give you something back? Nah, man. It's just, you're dealing with a community of fucking morons. This is the end. In the end, that's what it comes down to. Not with smart people. Smart people support smart people. Idiots, and this is the community of idiots, don't support smart people. Hey, Mary Higgs. I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. So, yeah. We have the bacon nicely going. It's actually kümmelbraten. We can make, the spinach is also going, we have to let it go on slow fire. Here we're going to make a few noodles. I'm making 3 dishes, 3 small dishes. And then look at this, let's look at, yeah, so my decision is difficult, now I have to think what to do. The thing is, all these plane tickets are also not very cheap, you know, like a plane ticket is like, the whole thing altogether comes down to like 1,700, man. So I already did 2 flights, you know, I'm already at close to 4K, and now if I go back again for what, for a few months, and then I return again, that's another, you know, like, you get it what I mean? It's also just cash that I just can't afford to just be like, okay, like, I miss my husband now, you know, like, and anyways, I got nothing to do, but when I'm there, then I can't do shit, you know, because I'm there, I'm far away. So it's really hard on me, and I have really no help or support, and I'm managing on my own, but I just can't stand other people, you know, trying to pretend that they have problems when they got no problems. They got no problems, man, and it just pisses me off. Look at this, support needed, car, it's such bullshit, you know, and I think this is also just to piss off people like me, you know, and then get me talking, and then he can talk about me, he has a reason that, oh, Bali, and then, you know, it's just stupid, it's just fucking morons, negative asshole people that you deal with. They're not entertainers, they're not anything, like, wow. Okay, now let's watch Rosie, because they have some, S-Jam, I have to say, we will talk about him afterwards. Rosie and her dad. I want to tell you, it's the most disgusting thing. I have to watch out because I've realized that Rosie does watch my content. She does watch my content. And she can say I'm harassing her. So I just have to talk politely and make my point across. The father, you can see the father is bored. He's just doing this to please her because she's probably like, I need content, you know, and I need something, you know. And the father's like, okay, whatever. You can see the dad is bored. And then I ask you a question. Why is this father and the mother, these American people, what are they doing in Norway? What are they doing in Norway exactly? Make that make sense. Okay, now I'm adding the veggie mix to the bacon and garlic. I'm going to remove a little bit for the noodles here to give them also some taste. And now I add the veggie mix here. It's just the veggie mix. I didn't buy it. He bought it and he told me to make it. Just Wait, I'm not showing you. I'm an idiot. Some carrots, some potatoes, green beans, like that. Carrots he doesn't really like. Let's try to remove something. The spinach is going, as we can hear. Okay, it's enough. Okay. Spinach is going nicely. Rest of the garlic I put in the spinach. I'm gonna add also cream. We still have a lot to do. We're still having a lot to do. Okay, this is on low fire. Now we can move here. So, okay, Rosie. Number one, the father has no pleasure. He's just doing this, to support the daughter. Trust me, these parents, they're happy in Norway. They're happy to be out of the America. They're happy to suck off the Norway system, Europe system, because Europe is better than USA. And this is the prime example for me to give you. And you cannot say anything back to me, but tell me to fucking shut up, because I'm right. Because they're there living the better life. Because there they don't have family, they don't have friends, they're just together. But why are they doing this? Because the life is better, the conditions are better, the work is better, everything is better than America. So this is the perfect example. So tell me, I'll tell you to fuck off again when you tell me about the green card and all that shit. What are these people doing? These Americans, what are they doing in Norwegia? What are they doing there? What are they doing there? And they're happy that they don't have to deal with this child. He looks at his own daughter. You can see that it's freaky, man. Such enabling parents, like I'll give you some examples. It's not normal. And this cannot be called harassment. This is just putting out my opinion and not any ugly words. I'm sorry, Rosie, that you hate the truth. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. And she gets pissed off. You know why? Because she gets hot cooking the food. And it's actually work. And this girl, she doesn't want to do any work. She just wants to sit in front of the camera and eat. And then she gets hot and she throws the steak around. The father doesn't know what to say. The father's trying to be just like to entertain the chat and enable her, because he doesn't want these people. They don't want to have anything to do with their daughter. They're happy if she's not a burden on their head. So if she's gonna ask him, "Hey Dad, can you help me with the stream?" He's gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, I'll help you with the stream, because I cannot support you or have you more on my back any more than you already are as a parasite at your age of 33." It's logical. Look.
That, hey, no money. This isn't the panel.
So the start.
There's also, I have a couple journals. I'm really excited about the journals. I have one like Christmas ornament for the. I've got stickers, magnets. I also created. So one was created by Florence, and then I created 2 more digital wallpapers, because I wanted an option that was really low cost, and this option also doesn't have a shipping fee attached. Also, if you spend
what problems Rosie has in her life, guys?
Automatic free shipping.
You hear me? What problems I have?
Promo code
and I'm not saying that everyone should have my problems, but I wish I had Rosie's problems. That would be a nice life. But I would never want to be a parasite on society or my parents. Like, that would not be nice. I would feel like a shit and a loser every day. I'm already feeling like a loser these days, but I'm not a parasite on anyone. I'm managing my way and still helping. Everyone's helped by me. My roommate has helped, and I'm still use my flat and not asking him for any rent. My husband has helped, because I don't ask my husband for any fucking support, and I'm still kind to him, and let him still have his 7-OH addiction, knowing that he has it, and he's not telling me that he's doing anything about it. Whatever.
Yeah, but it's automatically applied. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I was going to say I love the Christmas ornament idea. You should have an annual collectible one. Oh, that's a fun idea.
Look how childish she is.
I love it.
And then the pineapple, she ruins the pineapple, and she's like acting like a child. The father, look at the father's face. He doesn't even know what to say to this.
Said about it. I've been craving pineapple so bad.
Like a child, she doesn't know what to say or talk about.
Truly. The trash is a problem, and my brother doesn't feel good. I'm gonna be a martyr and scoop the trash myself.
Red powdered merch. That might be a copyright problem, though. Quirky, dainty
Hey, Tati.
narcissist.
Să știi că chiar astăzi dimineață m-am gândit la tine. M-am gândit, măi, unde te-ai dus? Că nu te-am văzut de mult. M-am gândit, poate ești ocupat, poate ești în vacanță. Dar nu au apărut notificări la videourile tale de mult la mine. Mersi că m-ai salutat și sper că ești bine. Te pup din suflet.
Oh, that should be blocked.
What?
That should be blocked. That's a troll.
It is? Oh,
Read the username.
Oh, I hate it.
okay, gotcha. Done.
Yeah.
Not much.
Well, what confused me was your last live. You were talking about doing ranch.
What?
Something, and everybody told you no.
Oh, wait, can you repeat that?
Dude, she's not even paying attention. She just wants to. She just put her dad there for content, and he's just doing it to just keep his daughter happy because he doesn't want to deal with this. Who wants this as a daughter, man? Sorry for the angle here. Who wants this? You want this as a daughter? Come on.
Ranch, and the chat was like,
no, yeah, it was the fried cabbage. I didn't put ranch in it. And honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I used like 7 other seasonings, and it just worked out really well. I was able to temporarily catch. I'm gonna bag it put it away later. Especially with the pineapple being in it, I don't want to sit there overnight. Alright, I'm about to get set up to go grill.
Let's go to timestamp.
It is gonna be dark out, but
I've started using tazine, right? So it's sort of like Frank's hot sauce. I put that shit on everything. So
Okay,
I was
just
thinking,
nonsense.
that hat. When you do
Haha,
your
the hat.
pineapple, do some
You see what enablers the parents are? They disgust me. The parents disgust me to be so stupid and enabling. And they're just doing this because they don't want to deal with their kid. Tell me, any other normal parent looks at their kid and it hurts them. It would hurt any normal parent, any normal person to look at their child living like this. They are fucking enablers. They are sick people, man. They're fucked in the head. I'm not kidding you. I'm allowed to say what I think. I'm not saying anything. I'm not harassing or anything. I'm just saying this is not
And then
normal.
do another one with the honey and then tazine. But you'll just have to watch, especially the ones with the honey, so you don't burn them.
do you mean tahini?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, and then let's move to the next one. Let's go to timestamp 138.
So right now, I'm gonna set up a cookie sheet with like. So basically, I learned from trying to unpack stuff and do stuff.
She makes so much on the grill, and people tell her, but she's like, no, this is for my brother, and this is for many days. It's bullshit, man. You just don't. You're overcooking. You know it. It's just greediness. You can always cook again. You can always cook again. You got the time. You don't going anywhere. And just give me a break that you're saving on gas. You just wasted ribeyes, steaks.
Outside, that was too much for me. It's too chaotic. So One cookie sheet is gonna be just the burgers laid out, so I can more easily season them. And then this one, I'm gonna put everything else on.
Hey, Rose.
Yeah.
Shinaga wants to know if people in Canada can order stuff from your website and get it shipped.
The merch.
I believe it is international. Yes. I don't know
Guys,
exactly what the restrictions are.
she made a GoFundMe or something where people can donate, and this is not a grift. And immediately after, she makes merch. Merch for what? And she's like, for the holiday seasons. She is such a grifting person. She's so disgusting as a person. She's not a good entertainer. She's not a good human being. And her parents are also wackos. They're enablers. They're not normal as well. This is just not normal. And she's trying to play it off as normal, but it's not. It's not even American normal, man. It's not even American normal.
Off the top of my head, I do apologize. But I do believe there is international shipping. Frankly, if you're in Canada and you want to just go check, go for it. And let me know, because I'm like 95% sure. You'll check. Awesome, Joanna. Thank you.
Rosie looks a lot more like her mom. She there was a picture when she was really little, and
Okay.
saw
What's going on is we have this happening.
Pretty much look the same.
The ravioli that are filled with mozzarella and tomato are boiling. Spinach is almost done. This is for the noodles, and this is the veggies getting on the side done. We stir them.
Mom and Jean got it for me.
You can see her parents are very happily married, and that's nice.
Actually, before we get started, now's...
Oh yeah, I use What's Your Sister sauce on all kinds of things.
Yeah, I got my love for Worcestershire from you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the veggie mix looks
Good
nice.
stuff. Howdy, Khaleesi.
Khaleesi. These are children. Who gives themselves the name Khaleesi? Like that. You know, from the movies.
Let me grab some paper towels now. Before my presents.
Yeah, Frank's hot sauce. Yep, that's good stuff.
I'm more of a Cholula girl myself.
Well, I like that too, but when not for wings. I like that vinegar of Frank's.
Yeah, I love mixing Frank's with butter. That's the best way to do it.
Hi there, Demir one. Demery. Okay.
Yeah.
Howdy, Miss Tequila.
Canada is good for shipping, but watch out for Canadian post stripes. They are unstable, says Joanna. Okay, so yes, definitely. And I think they ship to other places besides Canada. If you're international and you're interested, just check it out. Like, throw something in the cart and see what it says. Because I believe they do ship to multiple places. Okay, so the regular brats are going to be on the bottom. I'll put beer. I've got regular brats and beer brats. Yep, there was a bunch on the list.
None of the apple ones, huh?
No. Oh my god, I missed Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee had the apple and pineapple.
Look, I burned myself.
Well, because unless you're talking about chicken apple sausages, which are different from brats, but... Joanna, Freedom, you're exactly right there. Everyone seems to be striking here. Canada Post has been on strike now for well over a month, plus teachers, plus now our LPNs. Oh man, Canada's going through it, sounds like. Then you have turkeys for leftovers, do turkey turkeys with Worcestershire sauce and serve it. So I'm not doing turkey this year. I'm calling Thanksgiving an experimental Thanksgiving this year because I'm just making a bunch of stuff I've never made before that sounds really good and fun. Because I'm not a turkey girl. I say it, I don't turkey hot dogs.
Hey Rose, I want to
Yes,
reach.
Dan?
I want to.
Wait, let me. I'm forgetting. Gina.
It says you're international.
Gina, I was thinking also of you today. How are you doing? You changed your name, but I can recognize your profile picture. Look.
Orders may be subject to import tax
134. Let's go to
and other customer
timestamp.
charges. The charges vary by country.
Oh my
And at this
god.
time, we're unable to calculate them in advance.
Stop it already.
For more information regarding your country's custom policies, please contact your local customs office or toll office. If such a fee indeed gets imposed on your package, you are responsible for its payment. Well, we all know that. So basically, yes, we'll ship it, but you know, like here in Norway, anything that
You
costs
need to be aware of
over.
international shipping stuff for your country.
What?
I was like, hey,
What?
Maddie. I want to grill out, but I'm nervous. Me too. Literally, my dad is babysitting me.
Rosie, what were you saying about shipping?
I'm adding some vegeta to the potatoes.
And we talked over each other. What were you saying about?
Oh no, I was just saying that if just be aware of your country's international.
Right. So, like for example, here in Norway, if we receive something through the post and it's over, is it 300 knots, or is it going down more? So it used to be 300 knots. I think it might have even made it less. But if it's over 300 knots, or say about $30 US, then we have to pay toll or customs on it.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing also medium like you, Gina. I'm having just issues, you know, like nobody wants to understand. All these people pretend to have problems. Rosie pretends to have problems. Greg Dirk pretends to have problems, man. I have to, my husband's calling me home. I want to get my situation and things going on, you know, for me in my home, but it's not as simple and easy as it seems, so therefore I must simply not make other people's lives hard, you know. If I don't have what to do here, you know, what's the point? I gotta get going then to where I'm needed and where I'm wanted. And then I can always, you know, return and resume it again. Do I feel like doing that? No, Gina, I don't. I don't have the energy, and I really don't feel like going back to stay in that boring house. Even though I love my husband and the cat. Smelling the pee, just alone the pee already disgusts me. Because the cat peed everywhere, and my husband doesn't smell. He has no sense of smell. My mattress there is completely peed on. And it's so many more things. I have nothing to do there during the day, Gina. You know, what do you want me to do there during the day? Here, at least I can go down. I can do this. I can go on a meeting with this person and for business and for that. But there, what do you want me to do, Gina? So it is what it is, you know, like the cold weather has come. Foodie Beauty is depressed. She's making me depressed. I don't know what to do. And yeah, time is passing. Like I said, I don't want to be an asshole and make problems for my roommate. He doesn't deserve that kind of treatment. It's not nice. It's not necessary. So yeah, so that's how I'm doing, Gina. Did I get to the timestamp? No. 134.
The UK, I got it, and I think I paid around 1,100 NOK, so like $100, $110.
Why
right?
so far?
Mm-hmm.
When it got here, I had to pay in
110.
customs about that much or a little bit more. Of course, Mama Jean wasn't real happy about that. Neither was
Mama
I,
Jean. Let's see. Let's see. Look here. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Here she's gets annoyed because she hates it when she has to feed the brother. She wishes the brother weren't there. And she thinks that other people don't notice. The parents notice everything. She's mean to the brother. The brother doesn't notice her meanness because he probably doesn't give a shit. But she hates it when she has to give him food. Look, she gets all nervous. She hates sharing her food. This is what's going on, guys. She hates doing things for other people. And she hates sharing her food. Look at, that's why she's annoyed. She has no other reason to be annoyed except for the brother being there. Check it out. Look at it.
Nearby? Sorry. Hold on.
WTF. Okay. Yes, I do, and yes, I have. Very dark meat
Burger, how many?
and very eaty.
We have hot dogs and brats as well.
Yeah, you have everything.
Do you want anything else besides the burgers?
Look, listen. And the mother, and they're checking in.
That's it for now. Okay.
No, Laura, she's feeding her brother.
I'm glad you got an appetite. Georgina?
She's feeding her brother, you heard? She's feeding her
I
brother.
haven't seen you in a minute. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Please stop apologizing.
Look at the mother. You fucking enabler. I have to watch out. What is this? Please stop apologizing. She's fake apologizing. Everything is fake. You raised an idiot. You literally raised an idiot. Explain me how you can tell me differently. I'm not cursing. I'm not saying anything, so she can't do anything. This is not harassment. This is speaking my opinion on something that I see and I observe, and to say what is right and what is wrong. This is not harassing her personally or whatever.
Just do you.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah,
the
Laura,
parents, to say this.
In a minute.
Please stop apologizing. Just be a child forever, Rosie. It's okay. As long as you don't bother us, we're just living our lives in Norway, having a good time and knowing how to live life. And we'll teach you how to fuck over the system also in America, because that's what you do. Because you don't contribute with anything to the world. But don't apologize, Rosie. Are you out of your mind? You're disgusting. Norway, people in Norway should see you for who you are.
Guys, I'm sorry. Please stop apologizing and just do you.
Do you?
Laura, she's just
Do
got a
you?
lot going on and,
Do you? Don't bother us. Just do you. Just be happy. You're dying. You're 33 and you're very overweight, and we're looking at you, killing yourself. But we're your parents. Is that normal? In what country is this normal? Are you all fucking out of your mind? In what country is this normal? For parents to look at their child doing this with their life. It's not
Yeah,
normal.
Harry,
You're taking good care of your brother and yourself.
it's
Sorry. I
Harry.
don't like talking to people like that. I try not to.
She doesn't like to talk to anybody that confronts her with the reality. That's why she wants to strike me. Rosie, that's really weak that you want to strike me, because I have a second channel and I don't make money. I make fun of the money. I don't make money here. I'm not like you. On the contrary, I'm the opposite. But yeah, whatever.
And also I'll take a slice of cheese. Please.
Yeah, Georgina.
Yeah, it's no fun being around that grill. I'm so glad that. Yeah, by the time it's done, I'm like, fuck this shit. Like,
Look,
it's just very much where I'm at. That's why you see how many times I cook on the grill.
you see?
And I'm like, give me
What is this behavior?
Yeah, it's no fun.
And the parents know. The parents know that she's doing this live streaming in front of the whole world. And the parents know that she's 33 years old. The parents know this. And the parents just don't look at it. They don't say, Rosie, don't act like that. Come on, you're acting like a child. No, the parents don't teach her. The parents don't teach her to be an adult. The parents enable her in order for them to have their own peace of mind. And that's sick. That's not right. That's not putting right people, guiding your children to the right way of life. That's not making children, to benefit the community, the society. You're just being lazy, selfish people. Not narcissistic, not at all. It's just lazy, selfish, ignorant people. Kind of like, hillbillies, something like that.
I'm so glad that. Yeah,
Not caring to raise your child right.
I'm like, fuck this shit.
Watching your child be the way she is and saying it's okay. Don't apologize.
And I'm like,
It's not normal.
beer, good to go.
And I decided I am gonna have a burger instead of 2 brats.
Yeah.
Look, and now she's gonna make burger, and then she's going to not eat that. She's gonna make. Wait, this is not the beginning.
Sorry, no.
Where are you at, Georgina? UK or what?
It's your birthday. I just got in, but you are often on very late, so love you, girl. Well, I mean, hey, even if you're just here for replays, I always appreciate it. But I know not everybody has like their own lives and schedules and time zones, etc., etc. Do you know what? I don't feel like grabbing my own.
Yeah, it's 1:30 here.
Underneath paper towel.
That's why I was Georgina must be in. Yeah, in the UK, yeah.
Oh, I don't have any onions.
Oh boy. Oh, Bethany, you see some snow there. Holy crap.
One small moose.
In pretty soon.
If you're grilling, you should be chilling. Don't stress about the jersey. Thank you.
Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah. How do you
When did the parents leave? They left, I think, over 5 years ago. They're doing this story for over 5 years. And then, you know, now some planes are canceled in America. You know, I also have to see for my flight. But she's happy. She's like, yeah, you guys better stay there. It's not safe. She doesn't want the parents there. She doesn't want the brother there. She wants her own place, but she doesn't want to work for it. That's what it comes down to, guys. Nothing more, nothing less. What happened? I'm sorry, guys. I'm focusing on this a little bit here.
Uh-oh, danger zone, I'm catching.
See ya. Feel free to come back if you want any brats or hot dogs, okay?
Hey, Bob, you feeling any better, big guy?
Still
Look, the brother.
Okay. You take care of yourself.
The brother is there.
Make sure you're hydrated.
He said make sure you're hydrating.
Oh, okay, bro.
I just did a bunch of ice and I also did last night I deep cleaned the thing, the water pitcher,
Oh, wow.
and changed the filter.
Shauna, how gaffy, or how do you say that? It's already got inches of snow in northern Canada.
Wait, let me get the next timestamp.
Okay, so Mom, are you ready? I'm ready to show the
What?
utensil drawer.
Did he? Those were left over from
Look here.
Grandma's.
Look. She's 33 years old. She's living at her parents' house for free. She doesn't pay anything there. At age 33. And now she's showing her parents that she arranged the kitchen drawer and wanting praise for that. At age 33, guys. I understand that this a 10-year-old can do. You know, a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old, 12-year-old, even 14-year-old. You know, hey, Mom, look what I did while you're gone. But not 33. It's so cringe for me.
Rid of a few of the big knives because we just put them to its space, and there was a lot of receipts. And then there's also I pared down the serving spoons heavily. I did keep a few.
They needed to be. Those were left over from
Yep.
great grandma. So
Yeah.
Laura's
So
trying to be an instigator. We'll just box her when we come back to the U.S.
yeah.
Rose, you order any more bamboo?
I wasn't planning on it. I feel like we have enough.
I told you there's more in the drawer.
So, yeah, Georgina, your question about, the flight's not that bad, but, doing adulting crap, we haven't been able to travel like we thought we would, like moving here, so, but that's like one of the things.
Right now they're having they've carved down stuff the airway safety staff of like a lot of airports, including ours. So it's probably the best right now. You guys aren't traveling this holiday season, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's in the U.S., but here that's different.
You see, this is where she interrupts him. You didn't hear it. She says the traveling, stay in the U.S.
Media, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's in the U.S., but here that's different.
You see, damn it! Shut up, you stupid person. He was gonna say for me information that in Europe how it is. In the US, I heard how it is, but I don't know how in Europe. And he was gonna say it, but she's interrupted him because she doesn't care about anything interesting. She just cares about herself, like a little child. Rosie, you annoy me. You really do annoy me.
This is like medium.
Grow up
well.
already and stop being so
No, that'd be well
narcissistic.
done. God bless it all. I don't want to eat that.
And the father,
Right
parents,
now.
stop
I'll
enabling.
a steak sandwich or something later.
Oh, you know what you can make it with? Make Rose?
What?
Well, not fajitas, but like a tortilla shell, a burrito.
Oh, the burrito. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna say you I thought the steak and turtle or something. Then I'm not gonna waste ribeye. I'm not gonna eat, but I'm not gonna enjoy it as much just eating it plain like that. So
It's back, Kathy.
yeah, whatever. I'm a little crabby. Sorry, guys. Let me get.
You can see I just tossed the noodles that we made, and then we'll make the sauce very lightly on top. And that's it. Spinach, veggies, and the pasta fish.
Oh, and Rose, yeah, I'm sorry.
Let it cook a little bit.
I thought you had your own routine. When I cook a steak, yeah, when I cook steaks on the grill, what I'll do is I'll use a timer on my phone to start off with, right? And
Look at her eating. Mouth, mouth, mouth. And then she's going to eat hot dog afterwards.
The stopwatch part.
Look.
And then at 2 to 3 minutes, then I'll flip it, right? And then another 2 or 3 minutes, I flip it and cross it so I can try to get the really nice crisscross look. And then after about 6 minutes, I'll check the temperature.
Imitation crab and shrimp are a
Hey, fast foods here is I buy pre-cooked or already cooked shrimp, and then I'll make like a shrimp cocktail out of it and eat that when I'm hungry or in a hurry or whatever. And we got 216 in the chat and 119 likes. Thanks, guys. That's awesome.
Thanks, Dad.
You see? Thanks, Dad. You see? He's just doing this, for her. Because a normal parent wouldn't do this, but they don't want to spend money on her. They don't want to make anything out of their daughter. They're like, whatever, as long as this gets you off our back, I'll come spend with you, like that time on the internet. It's very cringe. Enabling parents. Almost. Put cream, fresh. So now we put liquid cream fresh. We put some herb, butter herb. Hint of basil. And a spray of salt. In there. Wait, I can't focus on this and I have to not finish this. Mozzarella cheese. And that's it, you don't need to do more. Just we can close the fire. That's the dish. And here we have the spinach, which I want to put in this bowl for aesthetic looking. Okay. So look, you have here, this is the end, my friends. Of the cooking. I'm going to taste the noodle. The end dish is noodles, ravioli, inside filled with mozzarella and tomato, topped with some creme fraiche, mozzarella cheese, and diced with paprika, bacon, and garlic. Cream spinach frozen, but we added some garlic and flavorings. A veggie mix. Frozen, but we made it better. And it tastes pretty good. Let's see if it lets me make a screenshot. Even if I'm going live. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Let's see, let's finish the timestamps here.
Only an hour behind you.
We're ahead.
Or ahead.
Yeah, the father wants to leave. The father wants to leave, but she, she's ignoring it. She's ignoring it. She cannot make the content herself.
And,
Imagine being a father, and a mother looking at your child like this, like unproductive, just in the kitchen rolling around. And you praising this. It's just weird for me. It's just off.
Rosie, spend all your money on nothing but lobster is what I heard. Hey.
Mama Jean says, "Hattie, behave." It's not snowing where we're at, but farther north it is. It's I think up in some of the mountains we can see where it's starting to spit some snow or turn white. So a little higher elevation from us, but it'll be here soon. Hi, sweet weather. Sweet weather, yeah. Hello. Sweater weather. Sweater weather.
Sweater weather is also known as sunny. Just by the way, if I'm talking to Sunny, that's what I'm talking to.
Okay.
Just FYI. I don't remember which hot dog is which. I really fucked that up for myself.
1 hour, Hattie. Well, actually, Alien Holly shrimp, scampi is shrimp. It's the way it's fixed. Actually, here they'll call a shrimp scampi, but at least in the U.S., scampi is shrimp fixed with butter and a ton of garlic.
Yep.
Sunny sweat. Oh my gosh, Melanie. Half a foot of snow in the morning. Exactly, Hattie.
And garlic and seafood is meant to be for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Rose, you look like you need to go veg out, call it a night.
I will soon, I'm sure. You're ready. You are welcome to hop up whenever.
Okay, I'm going to move into the bedroom.
Oh, I know, but you were the one you were knocking out there a second.
No, I know. Yeah, I
Mann, wie hast du Hunger? Du hast alles dort, ja? Bitte. Und dann, was du nicht essen tust, lasst du, kannst du morgen Mittag essen. Okay, guys, I'm almost here. Told my roommate that if he's hungry, he has the food there. Or he doesn't eat, finish the day, just leave it and he can eat it tomorrow. Oh, guys, my back hurts me. It's killing me. So, also, my mother is not talking to me. Gina, what do you say about this? My mom's not talking to me because she's upset that I was busy and I didn't entertain her. Hold on, I just set my ass down. No, she's upset with me, Gina, because she got mad at me about YouTubing and all that. She's like, you're wasting your time. I'm like, who are you to say what is a waste of time and what is not a waste of time? YouTube has helped me with so many things. And since then we didn't talk, so it's been a week. And I wrote her 3 days ago, and I called her 2 days ago, and I called her yesterday and today, and she's not answering. So I wrote her this message, Gina. I wrote her like this. I said, please let me know if you're okay. I understand that if you're in a bad mood, that you don't feel like talking. I can relate to that very well, and I appreciate that you're not putting your negative energy out on me. Just let me know you're okay. And that's what I wrote. Basically, I understand if you don't want to talk, if you don't got anything nice to say, then I get that you don't feel like talking, but just let me know you're okay, like just say, hey, I'm okay, but I don't have what to say or don't feel like talking. That's okay. So that's what I wrote her.
I'm hitting a wall. I won't lie, but I'm trying to. I want to hang out a little bit longer, basically.
Yeah, Frozen, that's correct as well. Also, here, shrimp is also called reki, R-E-K-I, if I remember right. Rosie, will it allow
Look at the hot dog.
to put
the burger, hot dog, all that food? Such a gluttonous. That's the right word. Gluttonous is the word that you use for Rosie.
To your website in chat?
Yes, because you're a mod. I believe so. Yes.
It's
You're
linked in the
mod.
description as well. It's cookieloverose-shop.fourthwall.com. I'm probably gonna buy a domain in the future, but it's not right now.
That link at the end of it, it says en-nok, but that's probably because.
That's not needed. It's
Yeah.
what I just said works, but
Yeah.
Wo, bei mir?
it's just like
Ich glaube hier nicht,
that's
nein.
your language and location. So.
Right. I was just letting people know that.
Kike, ich weiß
So
nicht.
cute. Thank you so much, Sunny. I'm very proud of it.
Thank you, Sunny. Yeah.
We've gotten a lot of positive feedback on it. I appreciate it, guys.
I love Rocky in there too. It was a great picture of you.
Yeah. Florence is incredibly talented. Seriously, if anybody ever needs commission work, her info is in the description of that. Highly recommend her.
Oh, they have this thing here. I was like, the first time I came to Norway, it was crazy.
Listen,
I
listen.
forget what they're called, but basically they're
Look at her face. Look at her face. She is so not interested. She is so not interested in what her dad is saying. Look at her face. I hate it. I hate her self-centeredness. She is so self-centered. It's gross. Look at her face.
But basically
She's completely lost interest now.
They look like shrimp. What you would really get shrimp to, but they have these long pinchers like a lobster. And you know how normally on a shrimp you can just sort of easily peel the shell off? These things can cut your thumbs if you aren't careful.
Real quick,
Look.
Khaleesi, I want to thank you so much for saying that. I love
She
it.
completely ignored her father's comment. Completely ignored. You see that? Do you see what I mean?
That you don't have AI crap. Never have, never will. I would never disrespect you guys or art in that way. I would never use AI for something like that ever. I would never use AI for anything art related, like even for fun. I've only used AI once, and that was to help me with like a resume, or not a resume. It was a cover letter for a specific job. I actually wrote something and then just ran it through AI, and then I didn't even take what AI did. I just read through what AI did and modified it, like picked and choose what I liked, and kind of just use it as like an outline. That's the only time that I've used AI for a task besides like when AI was brand new and I went in.
Look at that hot dog. 2 hot dogs. Not one. One is not enough. Why? You have to have 2. And they're not small either. I'm telling you what, I would eat one of those sausages just like that without the bread and I'm full. With the bread, I could eat half of one of those sausages with bread. And that's a fact. When I was obese, I could maybe do 1 sausage with the entire bread, but I could never do 2 sausages.
Fuck around with AI very
Never.
much. Because like I'm, as
Oh,
y'all know,
I would
I'm super
vomit, man.
anti-AI, and AI psychosis is like a very real thing, and I'm a very mentally ill person.
Huge, they're huge.
And I just think it would be really dangerous for me to talk to AI like it's a fucking person, so I just don't use it. Frozen, I'm following that stuff a bit, yes, but I'm here live with my father. We're not doing that today. So maybe ask me in a different live if you want me to hear more details, but I'm not doing all that right now.
Shut up, Rosie.
So you should have paid someone from DeviantArt to do your stuff.
Look at the father. He's so not interested. He's completely lost interest.
Her name is Florence.
And she doesn't listen to him either. It is so cringe. This video is for me so cringe.
Information is linked on my website, or not linked, but she asked me to put her Instagram information just to make it available. So like I said, I did not use AI for merch, and I never would.
I never would use AI for merch. My ass. Why are you even making merch? Me personally, I think that somebody sent it to her. She has a lot of kids that, you know, 14 years old, 15 years old, they know what to do with computer.
I put in a definition I found about the Norwegian lobster thing.
Look. She doesn't care. You'll see she won't care. She won't be like, what, Dad?
Correct.
What do you...
Holy fuck.
Look, listen, she doesn't care.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not listening. I don't care about whatever you have to say, Dad. Just spend your time to entertain my chat so I can get merch sold. Dad. I can't believe that you guys don't see what I see.
Some hot dogs because I ended up not having any of the steak. So
Yeah, I think, what?
Look at the finger.
Hattie, I'm just in pain.
From what are you in pain? You have responsibilities, Rose. You gotta think that you don't know where to live. You have to think how you're gonna feed your kids. You have to think how you're gonna care for your parents. You have to think about what you have to think. What are you in pain from? From going to work? What are you in pain from exactly? It bothers you to let your brother use the kitchen and feed your brother. So what are you in pain from again?
I just dosed some THC, so it's not going to kick in until after I get off.
Look at this, to say in front of your dad, you know, and he doesn't even winch. Yeah, I took some THC. It's not something you speak about with your parents, you know. It really isn't.
I'll be fine.
With your friends, yeah, but not with your
Some
parents.
ibuprofen and the THC will help.
Look at the dad looking at her.
I think these are the regular Aldi's ones.
Look.
They might be the turkey ones. I don't remember.
Look at her. No, this is not feeder con. Look at the father looking at her eat. And you want to tell me that this is normal? Are you guys not disgusted by this? And how can people not see what I see? Look at the father is looking at his own daughter.
Remember? These are the regular ones. They're okay.
They're okay. Other people don't have what to eat.
Yeah.
And
I buy like a liquid concentrate form of THC, and then I turn it into like a little Kool-Aid portion. And I haven't ordered any in like over a month, and I still have another full round I can make once this bottle's down because I don't use it every day.
So what you're calling crayfish, we call crawdads or crawfish. And
the father's still talking about his interest, you know, he doesn't care. The guy really literally doesn't care. He's just there, okay, my kid asked me to be there, you know, let me just kick some time and do that for my kid so that my 33-year-old kid does not bother me any more than she already does.
Louisiana and in that area. Which they're different than the Norwegian lobster.
1 second, Dad. Hey, no money. This isn't the pain Olympics. How much pain you're in versus how much pain I'm in doesn't negate the fact that I'm in pain, and my pain doesn't negate the fact that you're in pain.
I'm the victim. I'm Rosie. I'm the victim. Rosie, get over yourself. How can you still support? Like, how can you still tolerate yourself? Like, you have to look in the mirror sometimes and know what bullshit you're talking about, right?
Pain sucks. People's tolerances are different. You're just being a troll. So,
Nodding the head.
thank you, Demery. I was about to actually say something because.
I was gonna say something. What are you gonna say, Rosie? That you're a lazy person? Parasite to society and to your parents? Look at yourself. I'm not harassing you. I'm just telling you the truth in your face. Your father, look at your father. He doesn't care. You're using your dad in order to try to make some kind of content. What are you going to do tomorrow and tomorrow and after tomorrow and after tomorrow and next year? What are you going to do, Rosie? The truth hurts, doesn't it? You're gonna still be rolling around that kitchen? When are you ever going to turn 34? You've been 33 for 3 years already.
I mean, you're fucking up the vibe, and two, I'm just stating a fact. I'm in pain. I'm not sitting here like
I'm also
crying,
stating
whining
facts, so why are you calling me harassing you when I state facts?
about it. People are asking if I'm okay because I'm trying to move around and it fucking hurts. Like, I'm sorry that
Why does it
you're
hurt?
triggered by that. That's not my problem. Take it up with your therapist.
Look at her. And the father laughs. You see what an enabling parent? As long as she doesn't, she survives on her own and bothers them as least as less as possible, because she's already like, look at her face, look at the dad. It's amazing that this exists. For me, it's not shocking to watch.
My favorite thing to say to negative Nellies is life is pain, baby. Not boom roasted.
Are you full?
Telling you to stop complaining while they're complaining, literally. The hot dog is making me want one. Yeah, it's not bad. I actually kind of like it.
I will tell you. She was so greedy with that grill, and she put I don't know how many hot dogs and how many meats and how many burgers, instead of putting like to think, okay, my brother and me, tomorrow I can cook again. Instead of putting like 4, 6 hot dogs, like 3 burger patties, 2 steaks, and then on the side cutting up some onion, cutting up a tomato, something. She didn't think of that. No, just what was she thinking? Meat, mustard, and then now she's unhappy. Look at the father. What's he still doing there?
Absolutely not. Okay, Diego. I think you might have inspired the next merch launch whenever I end up making a new one. I like that idea.
Look at the dad. He's like, I want to leave.
Time, Brittany.
Can you see the father wanting to leave? Look again.
No, not this time, Brittany. I didn't know how my brother would feel about it. Honestly. And also, like, if I ended up not liking it, I might try it another time.
He's looking at the watch. He wants to leave.
Everything else came.
Look at him. We're looking at the watch. He wants to go. He wants to go.
Great. The burgers are great. Like, I've got burgers and hot dogs on the grill down pat. The next time I make steak, I need to go in more with a plan. So.
Yep, I think she's done. You done baking cookies for the night?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. Any cookie sticks.
Look, he's trying to find a reason to leave. Look.
Yeah, she's done baking for the night. Waiting for the mini cookie cakes to cool so she can take them out of the spring.
The coloring is matching the ketchup and mustard look. Nice. I can't stand people who tell others to stop complaining about their day or pain because it could be worse. In quotes. Yeah, you did, Emery.
The crap artist.
Is Mom around?
Yeah.
Mom, I wanted to tell you what I'm making for Thanksgiving this year.
Look, how pathetic.
Go ahead,
You hear how pathetic she is? It's so cringe. Rosie, you are so amazingly sad. Mom, your parents are tired. Mom's making her cookies. Your dad is giving you his time. You don't even listen to his comments. You ignore all of his comments, all of them. Look at yourself.
Listening.
I wanted to tell you what I'm making for Thanksgiving.
Nobody gives a shit.
Go ahead, she's listening.
Okay, let me.
Talk about once for something that doesn't involve food. What about that, Rosie? Can you do that? Can you try? Look at yourself with the hat.
Because I don't remember if I told you all of it or not, Dad. Oh, I forgot
What
one
was
thing.
there to
Okay,
talk about?
so I'm gonna make homemade chicken cutlets. It's very ambitious.
Okay, let's listen more patheticness. Let's go for it, Rosie.
I don't like frying things, but I really want to do it, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna make. It's called Teeny's mac and cheese. Teeny is this girl on TikTok. I'm making that. I'm cutting her recipe in half. Um, and I'm gonna make a baked mac and cheese. And I'm hoping I'm gonna like it because I don't normally like baked mac and cheese, but and I'm gonna see if maybe Levi would like it at a baked texture. Because you know how he likes lasagna. I'm gonna make cauliflower cheese, which is like a UK side dish. It's like baked cauliflower and a cheese sauce. I'm gonna make thinly sliced crispy Brussels sprouts. I wrote down a recipe. I don't remember exactly how I'm flavoring it off the top of my head. I'm also gonna make the grape salad. I made it before. Grape salad is kind of like basically it's like grapes and pecans mixed encoded in kind of something similar to like a no bake cheesecake mixture, somewhat, but like you know it's kind of similar to like a Waldorf salad in that way, but it's got I think different stuff in it. And then we're gonna buy a couple frozen dozen rolls from Texas Roadhouse, and I'm gonna bake those fresh because that comes with the butter and everything, and it's only like $5.99 per dozen. And I'm gonna make from scratch homemade apple pie cinnamon rolls. It's gonna be a 2-day affair.
Look, the father is not paying attention. The father's like, I could care less. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking about food.
Definitely.
Look, the father didn't hear anything.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's so childish. You're not 10, you're 33. I cannot take it anymore, with her.
Birthday, I don't know if
I
you
really
heard,
can't take it.
My birthday dessert's gonna be a French silk pie.
Not talking about her birthday. Grow up.
I've never made.
Stop being so
Never mind.
self-centered. Do something about your life. Do something with your life. Look at yourself. Look at yourself.
I've never made one of those.
Yeah, me neither. I tried to get Levi's opinion on what he wants for his birthday meal, and he literally gave me nothing. I was like,
What was that? The father's not even listening.
I was like, it was like I was trying to pull teeth, try to get suggestions. I think I might make him an Oreo cheesecake.
The mother's tired, not interested, yawning. The father's not listening. She's pathetic.
Considering either trying to make your lasagna.
Talking about food.
Because I've never tried to make your lasagna on my own. Or I was gonna.
The mom's so bored. The parents are so bored of her.
You know how you can make those like smiley fries?
This is the time they have to invest, in order to do something for their daughter, to get the daughter off their back. They're like, okay, let's pull through it. Let's do a live stream with her, and then we have peace for 1 week. Unless probably she calls and says, Mom, the electricity bill came, like something like that, I presume. Because she doesn't pay for one of the bills in the house, not even one.
Making something like that.
The brother also does not.
I don't know, like homemade fried chicken nuggets or something, because he loves those. So I was gonna try something like that.
I would recommend it for your energy or focus to
try to lose some weight.
He absolutely loves that Edwards brand turtle pie.
I would suggest for you to put your focus on trying to fix your health, and you gotta lose some weight for that. That's what a mother would say. But these parents, what do you mean? These parents are neighbors. They just want their peace from this parasite.
And
look at her nodding her head.
Just dessert for him, and then you can put your energy
with her pathetic hat.
The lasagna.
But the whole point of me doing this is like,
look at her face. Oh, like a child. Who talks this way?
So, but the whole point of me doing this is like,
And the lasagna. And
but the whole point of me doing
Interrupting
this
the
is like,
mom.
it's the holiday season, so I'm using these events as like basically an excuse to do like a big homemade style like cooking live thing.
okay, I understand. I understand.
No
yeah,
one cares.
lasagna's very layered, but you could do a lot of the prep work ahead of time and then do
That's the plan.
Do the assembly.
Yep. Like one live would be just making the sauce. One live would probably be like assembling it, and then like the day of, I can just bake it along with like maybe like a garlic bread or something. You know, like.
Mm-hmm. I have yet to make lasagna here because they don't have an understanding of what a proper lasagna noodle is here. So I never make lasagna here because I don't like their noodles. They're wafer thin and their texture is not pasta-y. So, but I had the idea the other day, honey, when we were at Hobart's, to buy like a tagliatelle or a pasta and do, because there is like you can make a lasagna.
Look at her. The parents are talking. She doesn't care. She's giving us a body shot, which fills the whole camera. What is this? Explain this to me. And this is not feeder content, and she's not pathetic at her age of 33. Explain me this here. You know, Rosie, you explain this to me. What are you doing here in front of the camera, in front of all the people? What is this behavior? What is this action?
Soup or casserole or something like that.
Look
I
how
can't
bored
remember
she
what it's
is.
called, but anyway, it's basically where you make it like like unrolled cabbage. What's that called when I make
That's cabbage.
when I make the unrolled cabbage soup? I forget what that's called.
Cabbage soup, I thought, or
Yeah,
cabbage
just
roll soup.
cabbage roll soup. So basically a lasagna, deconstructed kind of like. But I thought about it. So if I ever get a friend for it, we can do that.
Look at the
but-
parents looking at
No,
their
it's not.
child. Isn't that the weirdest thing for you? The parents looking at their own child like this in front of the camera and not saying anything. It's just not normal. It's some mental sickness from every one of them. I'm not mentally sick as much as they are here. That's for sure.
This is a torch shirt.
Look at them looking at her.
Roses, I'm fading. I'm gonna say goodnight.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can't
good.
take it
Mama,
anymore.
love you. Before you go,
The dad
do
also
you
wants to
have the
go.
lasagna recipe digitized?
Yes.
Can you forward it to me at some point?
I sent it to you many times, but yes,
I have no memory of that. I'll try to find it in my email or something, but I'll double check.
Actually, you might want to look on the refrigerator door. It is a very old and faded little index card. That's maybe the corner. It's called No Cook Noodle Lasagna. That's the classic.
It's missing a chunk of the instructions.
That's the old G. That's the original one. So, and now you might want to read. Yes, darling. That's right. You might want to maybe when I have some energy, read it to me because I've made adjustments. There's a date on there, but that is.
Thanks, everybody.
They want to go.
Good
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Sleep well, guys. This is on the fridge. It's perfect.
Of course she's gonna leave. She's gonna leave also immediately. She has nothing else to give the camera. She has no other content, guys. Eating
Okay,
her
thank you,
food,
Evan, but you can stop
acting
doing
like a
it.
kid, and I wonder how she's gonna just disappear so quickly. I thought she's gonna stay at least, What if she stays 10 more minutes? Okay, let's see what she's gonna say in 10 minutes.
Just
Nothing.
on it. Let me just.
She's looking at the card,
I've never heard of a no cook lasagna. What's the recipe? Well, I'm holding it in my hand. You layer the recipe with uncooked lasagna noodles, and then the noodles bake while you bake it in the oven. Thank you, Evan. That's very sweet of you. Maybe get to feeling better, Rosie. I will. As soon as I end this live, I'm just gonna go lay down, and I'll be totally fine.
Yeah, you're full. Of course, you're gonna sleep, gonna wake up, and pull this whole shit all over again, and act like this is cute. That you're a normal person and a very cute person, and yeah. And no, you're very healthy. You should continue to be eating like you're eating. Not at all stop it. Don't stop it.
Just grilling is
At
not
age
an
33.
easy task for me physically. Like that's pretty much the bottom line. It's just it's like it's an overstimulating experience. The heat is very hot, obviously. There's just like a lot of moving parts and stuff, and yeah. So let me put this back.
Body
Will
shot.
tea help or too hot? Will tea help or Would tea help or too hot? Honestly, I'm not in the mood for a hot beverage like that. It would probably help me feel better once I finished it, but like, I took ibuprofen, and in like an hour or two, I'm gonna be stoned out of my mind in a positive way.
Yeah,
And
very
it'll
funny.
really help with the inflammation and the pain.
What are you gonna be doing tomorrow, Rosie, with your life? What's happening
I'm
tomorrow?
just dealing, guys. It's
You're
life,
dealing with
you know
what?
what I mean? Like,
With what are you
it's just,
dealing? Because you're
I
not doing
wanted to
anything to
grill.
better
I knew
it.
this was gonna happen, so I did, you know?
What are you doing to better your life?
There's no boiled noodles, never work out for me. Well, I tell you, we don't even buy no boiled noodles, but my mom's recipe works. It cooks in the sauce in the oven. So I'm telling you, my mom's recipe is fire. We love it. Ugh. Dirty soda does sound good. I was also kind of dehydrated. Yeah, I think it takes a good amount of sauce, but my mom's lasagna is not super sloppy, you know, so. Oh. I have gone live high, yeah. I just get giggly and like sometimes I get really quiet, so it's like I'm not that fun. I get kind of like
Rosie, if you'd be more quiet, I think it'd be much better. Because
giggly
you
and
don't say
smiley.
anything interesting. You're just very annoying and obnoxious, and you speak like a 10-year-old.
Like what? I don't get like, you know, like fully like greened out, crazy, stupid, stoned. Like my peak dosage that I get to with my tolerance is 30 milligrams. I don't really go above that. Because that's when things get crazy. Like I told you guys one time. Oh shit, my refrigerator's open. Hold on. Oh yeah, I told you guys one time I accidentally ate
Body
an
shot.
entire 100 milligram lollipop, and I was like impacted for almost 48 hours. Like that was crazy. I was like in an outer space. I was in like outer space completely. Shut up! I know. I'm gonna save having a lemon bar for later. I'll thank myself for that decision. I've done drunk shows before. In fact, I think New Year's I'll probably drink then. But what's TMI? I do have a higher tolerance for edibles or a different ballpark than just smoking. Yeah, but I'm really careful about dosage. Random question: would you ever try a recipe of mine if I sent it to you? If it's something to perfect Jamaican jerk chicken, send it to me. I'm not gonna make any guarantees. But you're always welcome to send them to me. I've been sent different recipes, and a lot of them I haven't made yet. Um, but I've got like a huge docket of like recipes I want to make.
Yeah, keep on giving her ideas for food. Why not?
So honestly,
I don't mind now, but give her ideas for food like I did. Food that will make her lose weight, not that gain weight.
making Jamaican jerk chicken sounds really fun. Well, I know what TMI means, any negative side effect. Very careful. Like I've just learned over the years that like me using THC every single day, like all week long, every week, every month, is just not good for me. So I always like skip days here and there. Sometimes I'll purposely not buy it for a hot minute, but I'm thankful that you don't get super high on stream. It's disturbing that YouTube allows extremeness. Yeah. It's like one thing if you're just kind of like a hey.
She keeps on saying this hot minute, you know, like it's for a hot minute. She's so annoying. I don't know. She just annoys me. She repeats herself.
I'm just like do. But yeah, no, you're like my dad's not here anymore. So I've been seeing what she's been doing over there, and that's embarrassing and horrible, and that's actually getting me from YouTube. That level of behavior is dangerous to be streaming. That's crazy. Like falling over and like slurring that crazy. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. Like in the past when I've circled with the vapes, like I've been close to that stoned before, but like not publicly. That's why you just have to be. It's like I'm thankful that like I'm able to control like things like alcohol and like THC. I don't have huge issues with like I do with like with eating and stuff, but like with those types of substances, I'm able to very easily like that's just my experience. So even watch like a lot of the content like I just wanted like
Wait.
I don't need to watch somebody acting like that. Yeah. I was recently in one of my lives. I think I'd said like I oh it was the apple pie stream because I mixed a little bowl with the peanut butter pretzel nuggets and some of the chopped apples and ate it with a spoon because I was like that sounds really good, and I was like getting up and I was like I need to eat something right now so I'm not like
Look, she's so pathetic, you know. Look at this. We're gonna go back, but I want to show you also this patheticness because it reminded me. This is her face. Somebody sent her this. And she writes, at age 33, I'm way too fucking stoned for this. Which one of you fucking screenshotted this? Ha 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 ha. I'm still laughing and it's been like 10 minutes. Like, how childish can you be? This is embarrassing. Just shows you that she wants to have this kind of image, which is embarrassing at age 33. And her parents enable this. It's just gross, sick, and sad. This is embarrassing, Rosie. You should hide. You should hide under a rock with your stupid hat. It's not funny. It's sad.
too stoned and it worked perfectly.
Hey,
I've never seen anyone steal
Scripter.
their words from gummies. She's abusing the drugs like crazy.
You're crying. I
Yeah.
understand you. I am also crying.
That's why you gotta
Somebody
take
finds this
dosages
funny and says,
seriously.
haha, I'm laughing. You're laughing at yourself. You're not making any sense. You're really sad. You should be crying.
It's
You're not
crazy to
funny.
me
You're
that
not
they
funny
even
at age
sell
33.
3,000
Living in your
milligram
parents' home, rolling around your
gummies.
kitchen,
How's
overeating
that
yourself.
legal? Is that real? Was it really 3,000, or was that just like people talking out their ass? 3,000 is crazy.
It was sad, yeah.
Nuts. So, but yeah, I think there's a way to handle that stuff responsibly
How?
and for your benefit, frankly.
Benefit. She knows about benefits.
We'd shop at the flea, but still, 1,000 would knock me on my ass out for days. It would not be legal, like for anyone, especially in like recreational places like Canada. I purposefully take tea breaks. I'm like, I don't want to fuck my tolerance up, you know?
This is her problems in life, guys.
Your tolerance is
Look at
shit.
her. Look at her hat.
But anyway, your tolerance is shit, yeah. Whenever, and I feel like my tolerance has gotten a little worse recently, like the past couple weeks. My THC concentrate for well over a month now.
Look at what problems people have. Imagine the world if this would be your problem. I wish I can't even dream about this being my problem. That my tolerance is bothering me, that I'm not tolerant. I wish that I had this problem. I'm not kidding you. And have stuff to take. I got money to take. I got stuff to take. And my tolerance is the problem. It's my concern of the day.
Because I bought like a good stock, and I bought 200 milligram packs, and I'm sorry. I bought 2 packs of 3-pack 100 milligram THC concentrate, and I've used, and when I make it, I make basically 200 milligram batches at a time through 24 ounces of water, and then I add like the sugar-free flavoring packets, and the container that I use is like an old container of some juice I bought from 7-Eleven once. And it's 24-ounce container, so it's like perfect. And I'm like halfway through the second one, so I've used about one of the packs.
I wish I would have, this would be my things in life. That I would be able to have this time for this. I don't have time for this, guys. I still get stoned, guys. You know, I smoke with you and I still have my shots, but I don't have time to, focus on this, guys. No. This is amazing. 33 years old. I can't get a grasp on it.
In a month and a half time. So in a month and a half time, I've consumed about 300 milligrams of THC. In a month and a half. And like, from my understanding, she's doing that in like a day. That's crazy. Cause I'm sitting there on my, like, but once the concentrate's fully hit, I'm like, woo! I'm having fun. But I'm not like fumbling over myself, you know? This week was shit though, so I don't care smoking anyway, for real. Good morning. Hey, someone. Thank you. It is normal salve, yeah. Yeah, if you're hallucinating, you can hallucinate from abusing concentrates 100%. And I know that because like 2019 was a bad year for me, guys.
My roommate is going back for the second
I'm
helping.
glad I wasn't on YouTube back then. You can 100%. I hate the way I feel when I accidentally consume too much concentrate. You're so paranoid. You're just like, you think everyone's out to get you. Like sometimes it just triggers like THC, like can trigger like.
Look at how stupid she is.
I forget what it's called. It's like something depression symptoms. Like it can make you more depressed. It's like, you have to be responsible. Yeah. I lungs. It's like what I do is
Body shot. Hey, you know who taught me about Body Shot with that she does that? BBW Veronica. I have not seen her around in a long time. I believe that she's having some kind of surgery. I send her, let's all give moments of silence to wish her health, you know, and blessings with her procedure. BBW Veronica, you're loved, and we are looking forward to you coming back and telling us how you are and how great everything went. Hugs, love, and kisses.
Whenever I do order, I let myself get like one, maybe two, like small pre rolls. Just to enjoy as like a little treat. Because it's a different it hits differently versus concentrates. Or like if I'm hanging out with someone, I have finally gotten to a place where I've just accepted that habitually I can't be a smoker. Like I'm just with the way my lungs are, with my health. Like
I've tried in America, I will tell you, I've tried in America a few times these edibles. And I was very curious about it, you know, I was looking for it so very much, you know, like I can't believe, you know, candy and you're gonna get stoned. But I will tell you personally, maybe I'm just old school. I tried it, I got stoned, very stoned, but I didn't like it. I still like it, you know, like you have to wait like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden it hits you, you know, like, and you're like a zombie. I like it more, you know, that you can control, you know, how much you puff and how stoned you get. I like more smoking. I'm not into the edibles.
I can't just like say no 100% of the time, but I've reduced that greatly. So, oh yeah, I mean, if you have a job where smoking THC or consuming THC is not allowed, then of course don't do it. Oh yeah, no, Carmen, that's a great reason not to smoke. My great aunt one time accidentally ate an entire bag of edible pretzels. She thought they were regular. Oh my god, yeah.
I've heard many people that they got in situations because they ate sweets and things that had THC, but they didn't know. I heard several funny stories.
I hate this layout. It doesn't let me full screen. Sorry. Yeah, the only reason we're vertical today is because I think you missed when my dad was in the live earlier. So the lives are going to
Your
go back.
dad that was super bored and you were ignoring all of his comments. You were not even paying attention to what he was saying because you're so self-centered and narcissistic, Rosie.
Horizontal tomorrow.
You're so different to your parents. I don't know how you came out of them. Or maybe you're actually the same. They just are smart to hide it.
The views, it looks like I'm not hitting the algorithm like I used to, which frankly I appreciate. Like when I'm in vertical, like I used to, which frankly I appreciate. Like
who are you lying to? She's saying she's not hitting the views as before. Listen again.
When I'm in the algorithm like I used to, which frankly, based on the views, it looks like I'm not hitting the algorithm like I used to, which based on the views, it looks like I'm not hitting the algorithm like I used to, which frankly, based on the views, it looks like I'm not hitting the algorithm like I used to. Like when I'm in vertical. I only really use vertical nowadays when I'm going live with somebody else. Most of the time it's with my parents. But because on your phone, that's the only way you can go live with another user. What did they think of the drawer? The drawer. Oh my god. They liked it. My mom was pleasantly surprised.
You're not 10 years old, nor 14. You're 33. To show that you arranged a fucking drawer of cutlery is no fucking thing to be gloating about, you fucking moron.
Really nauseous and sick if she ever tried to take a hit off of a bong or anything.
You
I have complete compassion
man.
for those against it, even if I'm a user. Yeah. Your dad is dope, by the way. Thank you, Brittany. She was like hallucinating, and we were camping, which made it even worse. I felt so bad for her. Oh, yeah, when she ate the pretzels.
You know, if she tries to strike me again and everything, I don't care because I talked to somebody about it, and the person said just don't flick the computer anymore with your hand, you know, like that. You can make dances, but don't go aggressive, and then also don't swear so much. So I'm doing both. So, and anyways, if she strikes me on my second channel, I can go there, and I can show people that she struck me and make her look even more ridiculous that she's striking me because I'm telling her the truth.
I noticed that she'll show up like more like this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's like if you're like fully in the like scrolling algorithm. Yeah. The trolls weren't bad in this live. We only had like one, and they've been around. That's a troll that's been around for a minute. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna go. Your parents are awesome. You're very lucky to have them both still. I agree, Joanna. Thank you so much. I think it's time for me to take a nap. I agree. Your parents are so chill. Thank you, Stinkosaurus. I don't know if I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna go plug my laptop in and watch some Grey's Anatomy and turn my brain off. That sounds good. I hope everybody has a good night. I'm gonna go chill. The ibuprofen's kicked in, so I'm in less pain in my joints, which is very nice. Because like being around the high heat, I feel like kind of activates. Like along with everything else, it just kind of like activates the inflammation a little bit. So I'm gonna go chill. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
All right, look at her face. Bye. How annoying. Look what's happening in the community. This one I have to watch out that he doesn't strike.
I don't think so. No, you don't. Oh, I don't think so, but I can't. No, you don't have to, sweetheart. No. That's not why I'm asking. I thought I owed you a cameo, but I only owe.
Of course, it's about money. About owing, about money. What do you expect? Do you expect anything else from this guy?
His name was Rico. He wore a diamond.
So weird that people like this entertainment.
DC used to say I'm an atheist, but backstage and whatever to be a danger.
No, not interesting. For me, not interesting. Just weird people who find this interesting.
Or care.
Everybody has their taste in entertainment. What is he talking about?
Wait, what is my client's going to be purely? Can I please finish? I wanna say something.
You have Greg talking to his European friend again, talking about whatever they can.
Hamza versus DDP.
Wow.
Suits are very.
Where's the Norwegian woman?
Lost you, right.
Is she busy with something in her life?
They're very hard to.
Hold on. I'm Rosemary.
Seeking. Fair SQL to like
random
rating.
Streaming. All right. Let's look at girls. Yeah, so these girls always go live streaming and it's always the same ones. And I wonder, let's see how many views they make. Let's check out the statistics. They have 10.k subs, so it's not so many subscribers. 10K subs, 10.6K subs. That's not very much. That's half more than me, and I don't make such interesting content. But they have views like 1.3, 1.1. They have over 1K views. 2.9. So they have the views, but not too much. Probably they get super chats too. Let's see, stream from the other day. Live chat replay, so you can see the super chat. Look. What do you say about this? Shot time. I also have with them. Look at them. Look at this. It's pretty entertaining, I have to say. I'm entertained. Otherwise, I wouldn't be watching. But there's not much you can comment on. I always liked women that have tattoos like this. I would never get. I would never have the courage, guys. I would never have the courage to get a tattoo like this. But it looks nice. It does. But I think to myself, this girl right now here, you can see she's really fucked up on I don't know what. But like I said, I know that the skin gets older and everything, so it's gonna look good until what? Until you're age 40. Right now she's already 30. So she's gonna have a nice 10 more years with that tattoo, and then it's gonna look like shit. Look what good times they are having there. I should book a ticket. Is anybody? I should make a GoFundMe. I was thinking I have to make a GoFundMe also. If everybody else is making a GoFundMe, I should make one. And I want to go there. Hey, Erin, nice to see you, my lovely. Whoa, this one is a heavy drinker. Whoa, wow. Check this out. I think that she's my friend. Or maybe they're drinking water. No. It could be that they're drinking water to try to look like they're drinking. A lot of women do that in the bars. It's something so common. Then they go throw out the drink, or they tell they have an arrangement with the bartender to give them water or apple juice, stuff like that. I know all those tricks. I never practiced them because I always was happy to drink everything that I got. But I know that other women that are not stupid like me, they did not do that. At least I admit to my stupidity. So she's not. She's drinking water, guys. I'm right about this. It's just for the show. It's just for the show. You cannot drink alcohol like that. Even me, I'm a professional drinker. I cannot drink it like that. It's just for the show. At least we discovered something, This is pretty interesting discovery. They're trying to make this kind of content. Let's look again at her drinking, because I'm telling you, you cannot drink like this. She's drinking like 5 shots, 6 shots in a row. Look. Let's check it out. Okay, here, let's start. One. Ah, she's making shots of beer. That doesn't even count. Okay, it makes sense. No. Hey, you see, I'm wrong. I thought that she's taking shots of, nobody takes shots of beer. But okay, we're talking about Thailand. Thailand people, what do they know? Taking shots of beer is for me the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. But now I can see her holding the beer bottle and taking. It makes sense. If this would have been whiskey or vodka or something, it would not be possible. So we discovered this together, Look, isn't this interesting? My content, analyzing videos and content creators. Who takes shots of beer? Look, she's even spilling it. Look, another one. Yeah, I can also do that. I can chug the whole bottle in one shot. Honestly, this is so pathetic. Yeah, I know it's pathetic. It's just for show. They know that the viewers want to see party. So they're like, let's show them party and let's try to get super chat. It makes sense. It's not a big brain breaker. A lot of people do that, in different ways. Greg Lyric does it by getting people to talk about him negatively. These women do it by faking to party because that's their job. Hey Brittany, how are you doing, my dear? How's everything going on your side? Hey, Brittany, I ask you, do you think that this is a guy or this is a lesbo? I think this is a lesbo. I think this is not a she-male. I think it's the opposite of a she-male. I don't think that this is a guy. What do you think? Look at the face and all that. It's not a guy. It's not a guy. It's not a guy. It's a woman 100%. 100%. It's a lesbo. 100%. I know, I don't care. I'm just curious to see if my knowledge is right or wrong. I don't care. I like everybody. There's nothing that I'm disgusted of. I'm trying to think if there is something, but not really. No, there is that, like, but no. Hold on. Let's take a moment to step back. I'm disgusted of zoophilia people, that like to do things with pets. But I think there's so many other things that you could think that there's people that are sick. I'm talking about normal things. Normal things. I'm not disgusted of any sex, but these people with these kinks, yes. With kinks, I'm not into kinks at all. I have really no kink if you think about it. I just like all sexualities, but I have no kink, specific, a sick kink. I don't even like anal or shit like that. I'm not into anal at all. Look, she's confused. This is a woman. She doesn't have, look, she has no apple goat. She has no apple goat like men have. This woman goat. No, I don't like it at all, Brittany. I've tried it in my life 3-4 times and I don't like it at all. Not at all. It is not for me. But I have nothing against people that do like it. Look how happy they are. Look at this. At least they're having a good time. I think I'm jealous because I want to be there also. I'm projecting my frustration. I like that girl. This girl I like. This one. She seems a little bit crazy and she's pretty. Me today, it's Sunday. I did not do much. Sunday I did not do much. I tried to, speak to my mom, but I'm not going to let her toxicity get to me, so I just wrote her something and that's it. Tomorrow is a day. Tomorrow, hey, Brittany, tomorrow is this thing happening. I'm glad that you're here because you're smart. So we have to think about this. We have to think about this. We have to think about this. Brittany, anyways, if you're here, don't. And then I want to also do this. I want to go here. I didn't. No, Brittany. Brittany, bitch. I did not because I already have my initial flight, but now I have to redo the date. I don't want to use terms that my roommate can understand. I have to redo the date because my initial departure date was on the 24th. And now it's like my husband wants me to go home earlier. He misses me a lot. I miss him also kind of, but I don't really miss the place. I miss him and I miss the cat, but I don't miss anything else. It really is difficult for me. And then my roommate, he also wants me out of the place. Like we are in the end not having any kind of, relationship. We're really just getting along, but there is nothing going on that makes him want me to stay or me want to stay with this dude around. And since I did not find my whole plan, if you did not catch on, I don't trauma dump, but if you guys did not catch on, it's like I'm not really well off financially. And it took me, many years for me to be able to come here and to do this and that. which I did, and I'm progressing, and my situation is bettering itself, but very, very slowly. It's not fast because I have been gone from my home country for 7 years, and to be gone from 7 years during my age, in my 30s, is very, very shitty. Kind of like I have very little statues here in my country, man. It is what it is. And it doesn't look good for me. It's just hard, and I have to just take it step by step. And things are realizing, but they're just taking too long time. And my roommate doesn't have the time to wait for me. And my husband wants me there, and I just have to, kind of, like find my way. As long as, dude, man, as long as I don't have any other situation for myself in my country where I can say that I'm earning enough for me to be able to afford this kind of life and that kind of life, and not create anybody else troubles, then I just, gotta just move along with the means. But I cannot now, like just hang around here and just want and keep this guy sleeping on the couch. It doesn't work out like that. And he knows that I don't. He's like, he also knows that I don't have like I don't have stability here, like, so he's like, like, it's just difficult. Life is life. He takes care of me, I take care of him, just everybody's trying to take care of themselves, but at the same time of each other. My husband also, if my husband would want to help me out more financially, he could, easy peasy, but he doesn't want to. It's not a brain breaker. My husband earns per month, he earns 5K, man. He spends 1.5K he spends on 7OH Kratom, and then I don't know, on this and that, and storage of his motorbike, and I don't know what else. But me, he doesn't want to give me money, and I understand that, and I've never judged him for this. You guys know that I still love him, even though he doesn't help me out, and he doesn't really understand, like, that he's not my child, he's my husband. But he sees me as his mother, and I accept the position as his mom. I've accepted it. It's better for me to have a child like this than to have no family at all, you know what I mean? Better this than nothing. So I want to go to this, yeah, he's addicted to that, man. Brittany, he's addicted to that. He's addicted to that since 1 year. He spends over 1K a month on that. He takes, I'm telling you, he takes like, in the morning, he takes 90 grams or whatever I don't know the portionings of it. Grams or whatever the strength, like you have a packet, that is like strength 20 or 40, then you have a strong one that is strength 65, then you have one that is, yeah, strength 65 or 75. The normal one is 20 or 40, and he has the 20/40 one, and then he has the strong one 65/75, and he takes one of that and one of that, so he takes like, I don't know, 100 grams or milligrams or whatever that is. It's insane. He takes a lot. It's insane. He takes a lot. Brittany, because I don't know, age doesn't matter. In the end of the day, age really doesn't matter. If you look at him, he doesn't look bad. Have you seen pictures of my husband? He looks pretty good. He looks like one of those actors in the movies. He looks very nice, and he has a very nice body and all of that. And he's clean. He doesn't smell. And so yeah, that's my situation. And now I want to go here tomorrow. You know what it is? It's a exhibition. And guys, I make my business and I make my cash, through contacts and through exhibitions. And tomorrow's the exhibition. I have to travel 1 hour. It's with the public transport. It's not far, like. But the thing is, it costs money, it costs money. And I'm like, man, like, I have the time, but I don't have the cash now, to just throw out and go there. Maybe I'll meet someone, maybe I won't, And for me to just go there for fun, I don't got that right. I can't, like, I have other issues on my mind. Unlike Rosie or I don't know other people. But I would have wanted to do that tomorrow. But I thought about it and I'm not. I even checked this as I was looking at the price of the ticket. And I was like, no. Because you get the ticket and then you have to pay also for the public transport and then you probably have to have a drink there, So in the end, it's like gonna be like $50. I don't have this is not important enough for me to spend $50 on, and it is what it is. And I have to suck it up. If I would have heard myself, saying this, 5 years ago, I would have laughed at myself. $50 for me was like nothing back in the days. It was nothing. Keep in mind, I used to invite my employees for steaks, I'm talking about Spanish steaks, not just fast food hot steaks. I'm talking about like Spanish restaurant steaks. I used to invite my employees so they knew what good food means. Brittany, you anyways mean. Why are you asking me personal questions? You're not a nice person, so you shouldn't be putting questions like that. Everybody knows who you are now, and everybody knows who I am, and everybody knows about my story with you. And people will be like, why are you talking, like confidential when you know this person does not like you? You were mean to me, Brittany, bitch. You were mean to me. And Monty watches my show sometimes, and I don't want to look stupid in front of him because he knows that you harmed me. And I don't want to lose my face. But yeah, where I get my cash that I get now is not, I don't have to explain too much. It's still from the ventilation that I have 2 clients that feel sorry for me. They know that they could skip me, but they don't skip me. My Chinese partner, I think she skipped me with some people where she saw that they don't mind skipping me. I have a feeling that she skipped me. Because the years have passed, guys, and I've not seen her, when there's a saying, aus den Blick, aus den Sinn. It means that out of sight, out of mind. That's exactly the right. Wow, check my mind, my fucking white brain still works. Out of sight, out of mind. So my partner, my Chinese partner, I used to travel with her. I used to entertain her, and I was kind of like her personal assistant, but partner at the same time. I was not able to entertain her anymore, and because I was busy with my restaurant, my own life. And then came COVID, and then I was, and then we just lost kind of contact. So I'm still good with her and everything, but I believe that something she's doing behind me and I cannot prove it, and she knows I cannot prove it. So therefore, there's no point for me to have any negative feelings towards her because I cannot prove anything. Those few clients that feel sorry for me and not feel sorry for me, let's just put it like that they don't want to see me go down or whatever. They feel sorry for me. I believe they feel sorry. If they would want to skip me, they know they could skip me, but they don't. Let's call it like they're people that have character and they like me and they're good friends and they still give me some orders. So from those few orders, I can